Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning to you. Good morning. If you can't tell, I'm in a fabulous mood. I have so much stuff to get done today, and I thought I would take you through my kitchen Sunday reset. I have got to clean my kitchen, clean my fridge, wipe down the counters, put the dishes away, get groceries, meal prep food. This is probably the most important week of my life that I'm going into. I personally feel it that way. It's almost like wedding week, but totally different. I have my FET, frozen embryo transfer, this week. So I just want to have like a Sunday reset, and I'm gonna share with you my kitchen reset, and I'll do the rest of the house later. I have like the longest to-do list, but let's do the kitchen together. Let's clean it up, let's clean it out, let's go get groceries, let's meal prep, let's eat all the healthy foods, and hopefully this will motivate you to do your own Sunday reset.
A Sunday reset to me just means the day that I can do everything to set myself up for the week ahead. So I started out by tidying my kitchen. A lot of things you didn't see here today was me wiping down everything, doing the floors, but I feel like I do that often in my Sunday reset videos, so I didn't want to share with you like the same old thing. But I definitely love to tidy my counter space first, because that is the space that's like the dump zone. Tell me if it's like that in your house. Then I put on a good podcast, always a good podcast. I like podcast over music, but sometimes I do music, but I've been in a podcast mood lately. Empty the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, wipe down the surfaces, and then usually I meal prep first. Also, there's like a ghost in my kitchen. Did you guys see that? My dishwasher rack just like totally rolled out. It creeped me out. But anyways, I like to meal prep first, and then I like to do my floors. So I also cleaned out the refrigerator this day, and I had done that before I started filming, and I was like, you know what? I should film a Sunday reset to hopefully motivate and inspire you to do the same thing in your house. And then typically I start downstairs and then move upstairs. I have some laundry going while I'm tidying the kitchen, and I try to get all the laundry into the dryer or into a laundry basket and clean and ready to fold by the time I go to the grocery store. I spend about 3 hours every Sunday resetting for the week, but it's like the perfect thing, so that way my week ahead is reset. Oh, I am kind of doing the refrigerator here. Okay, I kind of forgot that I started to clean and organize that as well. But one thing I really like to do is go through and see what I have. I just did a use it up challenge, so I don't have much on hand in my refrigerator. I have some things, but my pantry and my freezer are full. If you are someone who has a crazy week or a really demanding schedule, I cannot recommend taking a day, taking a few hours once a week and doing a whole reset. It clears your mind, it clears your soul. It literally sets you up for the most fantastic week, because you do as much as you can that you don't have to do later in the week, and it's fantastic. I'll give you a couple highlights of what I do. I make a list. And I start out by putting all the things I don't want to do throughout the week because I know I don't have time for it. And then I start checking off those things on the list, and I've become very, very aware of how much I can get done in a matter of just a couple hours. And Sunday's the perfect day to me, because Saturdays we can go have fun, have a date day, and then Sundays it's kind of like get everything done day. So I highly recommend if you don't do it in your life.
I always say this before a grocery haul, but just keep in mind I have other food on hand. This is not everything for the entire week, but this is to like kind of supplement our meal plan, and then also to have a lot of fresh things on hand. So let's start over here. Raspberries, which I already ate a ton of these on the way home because I was so hungry, and I'll probably have another bit of them. And then I will freeze these. They'll be so good to add to oatmeal this week. Some sweet potatoes, apples. Someone just commented on my video saying that one of their favorite fall recipes was a sheet pan meal, and I'm gonna do apples, tofu, which I have in the fridge, which you saw this morning, and sweet potatoes and chickpeas, and roast it. I think it's gonna be really, really good, and this will make a lot. But look how big these apples are. I should have grabbed probably a couple more of them. These are Honeycrisp, but I think that'll be really good. Dates, because I do want to do like a energy bite or some kind of protein bar or something. We'll see if I actually get to it. I don't know. Red pepper hummus. This I've never seen before. I think it's new. It's guac salsa. I think it looks really good. Tomatillo salsa jumps into a guacamole. It's really low calorie, so it probably has very little guac in it, which is good. Because if I eat too much guacamole, my stomach hurts. So I got that because I thought it'd be really good. Like, I don't know, to put on things. This is new, and we thought we'd give this a try if we want to do this as a side item, just something we don't really have to make. It's the creamy mushroom soup with carrots and kale. It is vegan and gluten-free. So, also a new item. I almost got a bunch of these. I thought, gosh, this would be such a great meal. I don't have to do anything too for this week, but it's mango blueberry chia bowl. But sometimes, I don't know, passion fruit can kind of be weird to me. So I was like, with coconut, I don't know if it'll be good. If it's good, I'm going to send my husband back and he'll get a bunch more of these. Celery, I'll show you the salad. Oh, that's what I was going to make with this. Okay, now remember, I'm making a salad. You'll see that in a little bit, but it's with celery. I'm going to prep that. Tomatoes, strawberries, of course, a bunch of little oranges. Those just sounded so good. I literally would just like live off of this stuff the next few days, but I need some bulkier calories too. My husband grabbed these, the pumpkin bagels. And then I saw somewhere that this mixed with a can of pumpkin, which I have on hand, is super good. So if I get in the baking mood, I might make that. We'll see. Cucumbers, also for that salad I was gonna make. My husband grabbed some barbecue sauce. This is his favorite, the Carolina Gold. I also love it. It's so good. And it's gonna be gone soon because it's seasonal. Favorite salad dressing, but it's also really good with like rice and beans and corn and tortillas and just like all the things. So I always try to at least have one of these in our refrigerator at all times. I do not like orange juice, but this tangerine juice is so good. It's amazing. I sometimes will add it to my mocktail at night. My husband has it a lot of times just as a drink. It's really good. And they only had one in stock, and I told him like, we should grab all of them because I think that would be so good to add to smoothies, and they had one. So, new to me, the root veggies, which I also thought would be really good with a sheet pan meal. I could just put this with some tofu, maybe make some rice on the side. I don't know. It's sweet potatoes, carrots, beets, and parsnips. Probably should have grabbed 2 of these because I just want to try it out, and I feel like I can always send my husband back for different things. Shredded hash browns, always such a good thing. And then just some like quick freezer meals. I grabbed them for my husband, and I mean, honestly, I'll eat them too, because the gluten in them is kind of low and I'm not celiac. But vegetable pad thai, Thai green curry, and vegetable curry, which basically I think I got all the same thing but different. So, oh, did I say dates? Yeah, I said dates. I'm losing my mind. So this is just like a stock up haul, but I have so much on hand that I feel like this will do us a good start for the week. And now all I can think about is eating these raspberries, but let's get some meal prep going.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I opened those raspberries to rinse them off, wash them, and then put them in the freezer. And I was also going to snack on a few while I was doing my meal prep, and I spilled them all over the floor. These containers that I have in my crisper, I love because it keeps things separated. They were super inexpensive. I got them at the Dollar Tree. So I paid $1 for them, and I love them. They're super easy to wash. I just pop them in the dishwasher. They're condiment containers, which I did use at first, but then I found that I liked them better in my crisper for my fruits, my veggies, and my other condiments that I keep in my freezer. Love it. So we're gonna make this awesome salad that is more of a summer salad, but it just sounded really good, and I feel like it's kind of like a dish that you can put on the side of rice and beans. It was just so good. And I used it just kind of as a filler throughout the week. And I loved it, and I will make it again, even though it's kind of summery. It's celery, cucumbers, tomatoes, lemon, and then I use that guac salsa. But if you can't find the guac salsa, because maybe you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, because I know people watch me from all over the world, then just do mashed guacamole with salsa and mix it together. Amazing. Add a little bit of salt, maybe a little bit of extra seasoning if you want. Again, it's more of a fresher salad, but I just love fresh veggies, and I'm not ready to say goodbye to summer yet and do like all fall vegetables, all fall inspired dishes, because they are a lot heavier. So this was just like a great filler. I added it to lettuce later in the week because I did pick up some lettuce later on because I just decided that I wanted like a good voluminous salad. And it was just good. It was good with tofu. It was good on the side with the sheet pan meals I made, which, by the way, you're going to see very, very soon. I am working on editing that. I'm just really behind because of my FET this week. And if you're curious what I'm talking about, I will link the video down below. Kind of sharing like our process. I'll share my other channel so you can catch up if you want to. Strawberries are my favorite. I tell you guys this all the time. You can save the tops and freeze them for smoothies. You can't taste the greens, so that's what I do. And then I just wash them either in salt or baking soda and I let them sit for about 20 minutes and then chop them and let them be, and they're absolutely perfect. So for the tomatoes for this salad, I just decided to use the whole one so it didn't add a lot of liquid to the salad and it was perfect. And I did add a lemon so that way it didn't brown while it was in the refrigerator. Again, I know this is a super summery salad. If you don't like celery, you could add anything else. Literally green peppers would be good, red peppers would be good, or just eliminate the celery altogether. But this to me is like a lettuceless salad, even though I added it to lettuce later on. It's just really, really good. And I feel like it pairs with so many different things. So you'll have to give it a try. As far as prepping other things for the week for food, I actually didn't this day. I just prepped a bunch of veggies and then I had my strawberries like you saw. And I get a question all the time about washing them, prepping them, and how they stay fresh in the fridge. So I have a special container for fruit that keeps things really, really fresh. And I just put a paper towel over them. And honestly, if I wash them in baking soda or salt, they stay fresh for like forever. But we eat them really, really fast, so they don't really last more than a couple days, especially if I sit down and decide to eat like the entire bin of strawberries. I should have gotten more strawberries this week. I literally tell myself that all the time. But you can see the bin here. I will link it down below so you can snag one on Amazon if you want to. But it does keep them very, very fresh because it has a filter in it, so any excess liquid the strawberries are not sitting in. But yeah, so this is what I got done today on my Sunday reset. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see the rest of what I did when it comes to the sheet pan meals because I will have that video up very, very soon. I enjoyed spending the morning with you. Have an awesome day, and I will see you soon in a new video. Bye.